Hi guys, a very brief video to draw your attention to the Global Samud Flotilla, a fleet of approximately 50 small vessels who have determined to sail their way to Gaza. They represent the hundreds of people on board, the 40, I think it's now 52, but whatever. The number of people on board is in the hundreds from 46 nations around the world. If I can stress to you just how important that is for Yahweh's heart, with all of the heavenly hosts watching, as these brave souls from around the globe, they're not looking at religion, they're not looking at politics, they are stepping up, laying their own lives on the line to break the starvation blockade against the people of Gaza that has been brought against them by the beast. If you want to know what the image of the beast is, it's the six-pointed star, end of story, and its supporters. I'll take you over there right now. They have a link on Instagram. This is now, I think, the third attempt with each one, the number, and it started in June. And of course, we were told on May the 24th about the surprise play that would come out of the Scandinavian region. The powerhouse behind this flotilla coming together, the inspiration, if you like, is Greta Thunberg. And I know a lot of you have thought in the past, yes, so did I, all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah about the climate. Well, I've done the deep dive in that and debunked a lot of BS that was out there. And watching Greta myself, listening to what she has to say, looking at her eyes, she reminds me so much of one of my daughters. And of course, she was born in Sweden on the 3rd of January 2003, which was exactly 2 months before another great big lie, weapons of mass destruction. George Bush Jr. started bombing Baghdad under that great big lie. So she has been the inspiration behind this, but the brave souls, I'm telling you, this is where, bottom line is, Yahweh with his going backwards and forwards, in and out of time, he'd be on that flotilla. So all eyes, as much as you're able to, go and support them with your hearts and your minds. That's what they're asking for, to spread the word amongst it's outside of politics. As you know, as Jesus, who did he rail against? Well, the Sadducees and the Pharisees, the priests at the time, the religious crew, who were the political crew at the same time as well. The way, the truth, and the life. Nothing to do with religion. As a matter of fact, religion is binding, and it creates that narrow, the blind leading the blind. Go and get to know these people. You can subscribe, follow them, each one individually. I did last night. And you know, I don't do Instagram, but last night you guys just having me follow. So now I'm following 113 people, and most of them are connected to the flotilla. Brave hearts, warrior spirits. That's that Viking warrior, the hologram that our messenger saw back in May 24th when she was taken into the kingdom. The massive Viking hologram. And she was told, it's a symbolic image about the Scandinavian region, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. And there's little Greta, loving or hating her, depending which side you were on about the climate debacle. As I said, man can do nothing about the climate. However, they can do everything to clean up this creation that they have polluted. So what's playing out now is the most important event at this time. And again, we were told that the news of this, you're not hearing about on mainstream everywhere. It would get out by other means. Well, the other means is you and me and everybody else spreading the news through alternative media. I left a message through Matthew's phone because as you know, we are hollow-netted. Hasn't stopped. Over at Candace Owens, the focus of the whole world being diverted to what happened to Charlie Kirk and his assassination and all the rest of it. Now, she's doing a really good job as an investigative journalist to find out who did it to him. But with her millions of viewers, while she's doing that, and she will come to the right conclusion, they could all be over supporting with their hearts and their minds. Nobody's asking for money. Hearts and minds about the success of this flotilla, which is exactly what the beast doesn't want you to do. Diversion tactics. Well, how about CK is the diversion? All right, so I have to go out, so I wanted this up there. Wait on, I was going to go over and show you. Here we go, over at Instagram. Yes, now you can track them as well. Just go through this site, find all their links. They've even got links to everybody's government where they can send emails and tell the government to protect the people on the flotilla. Italy has confirmed it's sending a second warship as an escort because they've already been droned over 2 nights, and in one night it was something like a further 8 or 9 drones after the 3 that before they set out from Tunisia. Spain is sending a warship as well to escort them. Now, this is maritime law that, and they're in international waters at the moment, but as they draw closer, because they're leaving Crete now, as they draw closer to Gaza, that's where it's going to, already they've been threatened, and Israel is, the propaganda that's coming out of Netanyahu about them being Hamas terrorists and all the rest of it. These are ordinary men and women like you and me from all around the globe, and Yah knows, and I know others who, we would want to be on that flotilla, no matter what cost to our lives. And then go and take a really good look at the people in Gaza. They are a lesson to us in love, joy, and in spite of the hell that they're in. So I know that you girls, you're already onto it, but for others, please just go and do that and follow along. Hold them in your hearts and minds with Yah's protection. Yahweh is asking for this. So with that, yes, the link I'll put in the description box, and just devour the site. Get used to what they are saying. It makes my heart swell. These people just, they're courageous. They're the brave heart, the warrior spirit. So that's how we can help them, and making others aware at the same time, while maintaining our love, joy, and laughter within our lives, and riding the wave above all of this. The news will spread by other means. Thank you. Oh, in my next video, there's a message from Gabriel and what's been happening in his life. Okay, bye.